Welcome, friends, to day 6 of our journey. I felt like I needed to wait until it was 111 before pressing live here. Why? Because we are working with the angel of communication today, the angel of signs, the miracle angel, and that is Archangel Gabriel. Here on his card says, Speak the truth. We're going to be talking about his teachings, all about communication, perhaps sharing a journey. Actually, I feel like today we're going to be doing some angelic movement with Gabriel because he's a very flowing, very soothing angel. So make sure that you have some space around you wherever you're watching this, whether it's on a big screen or your phone, that you've got some space to move. I probably am not going to get up and do some dancing with you, but I'll guide you through. Gabriel will be guiding you through. Okay, so Archangel Gabriel, we also have Gabriel's other card that's in the deck, the balance symbol. And as you can see, the cards really marry here with their colors. This pale blue, pink, and white, really reminiscent of Gabriel and Gabriel's twin, Archeia Hope, that we were working with yesterday. And these cards are from the deck, Female Archangels, that you can check out. So let's talk a little bit about Gabriel as we ask him to be with each and every one of us. So seeing and feeling Gabriel coming forward. And Gabriel has a really big presence. If you've never worked with this angel before, you might really feel his energy really come into the room. As I said before, he's the miracle angel, angel of communication, creativity, comes forward out of the white and crystalline ray. And there's many different avenues, there's many different teachings of Gabriel. We could talk about communication, we could talk about parenting. Here he is with these beautiful souls in the card because he really does help to parent for anything from conception to pregnancy to birth to parenting ourselves. Gabriel definitely can support us with. He can also support us with cleansing and clearing environments. But what I want to speak about with Gabriel today is about movement and flexibility, softening wherever you feel that you are carrying rigidity, softening and releasing any masks, because Gabriel is also known as the angel of strength. In fact, his name comes from the root divine strengths. And in particular, he can help us to tap into our emotional strength so that we are always communicating from a place of honesty, from a place of integrity. And when you feel like you're about to have a difficult conversation, or you want to tell somebody that you really like them, but you're scared what they will say, how it will be received, um, or you are scared, you're scared to have a conversation, you're public speaking, getting up in front of people and sharing your skill set, sharing your truth. It doesn't have to be your emotional truth, it can be just getting up and doing some public speaking. You can ask Archangel Gabriel to support you, and he really does help to open up our throat. He also helps to develop our sacral and our navel chakras. And one of his main symbols is the balance symbol here. This symbol is part of angel healing. All the level 2 practitioners, you'll know this symbol. We work with it quite a lot in the level 2 course. And this particular symbol is all about helping to balance our emotions. And we can work with it psychically. We can run it through our system, or we can imagine that it's around us to provide a shield so that we are staying present, we're staying in our center when we're with and amongst people, stressful environments. We're going into a hospital setting where there's a lot of high stress, there's a lot of anxiety. You can surround yourself in this beautiful balance symbol, and it absolutely works. It's wonderful. But there's another symbol that resonates with Gabriel. I'm just going to draw it here. Often it can come in angel healing. I know a lot of the therapists, angel healing therapists, sometimes will see it when they're working on particular clients. And you'll know the symbol, very common. I haven't drawn it really in balance here. And it is the infinity sign. The infinity sign. So sometimes when you invite Gabriel forward, whether for healing, whether to support you to voice the words that need to be said, to feel the feelings, then voice the words, sharing your truth, or when you are healing or channeling, sometimes you can actually feel yourself, your body is mimicking this beautiful, flowful, fluid symbol. And it also can be turned like this to support communication between different chakras, whether you want to loop it from your throat to your heart so that you're communicating from your heart space, you're communicating the absolute truth without the mind saying, oh, what will happen if I say these words, if I'm really honest. Or you can loop from, I don't know, your heart to your sacral, your heart to your yoni, your heart to your womb, your heart to your base chakra, and wherever you feel that there needs to be more communication within your energetic body and just between your mind and your heart as well. It's a wonderful symbol to work with is the infinity symbol and also the balance symbol. And before I came on here, I had a workout class this morning and it was really energetic and it was awesome. And then Gabriel, when he started to come forward, he was just like, sit down, just sit down. And I had maybe 20 minutes just to relax and just to breathe. And I found myself just mimicking and moving in this infinity symbol. And it was so wonderful. And then that expanded into movement and into some dance, which I feel like we will do at the end of this transmission. So, Gabriel, absolute fantastic angel for strength, communication, soothing, nurturing when you want to ask for a miracle, when you're ready for a miracle in your life. You don't know how it's going to manifest, where the money is going to come from, where the people are going to come from, where the creativity or the ideas are going to come from. You just want that, you just want a miracle. Gabriel most definitely is your angel to invite in. His crystal associations are clear quartz. So you might have clear quartz, one of the most common crystals to have, but again, don't underestimate the power of a clear quartz, especially with a single termination or a double termination crystal. They're fantastic for healing. And Amazonite, another common crystal, wonderful to work with to communicate your truth, to have with you when you feel like you need a boost of courage. And also celestite, which is one of the most angelic crystals, very fragile. Sometimes it's best to have a nice big raw piece of celestite in your treatment space or wherever you're communicating with angels. If you create an angel altar, when it's tumbled like this, it tends to fracture quite a lot. But yes, celestite, definitely one to add to your collection. And this big fella wanted to come. He's not really masculine or feminine. It's just a crystal, just a beautiful crystal, but definitely has a personality. And this amazing crystal has traveled all around the world with me when we first started to teach angel healing courses, traveled all around Europe, all around the States. And he has been, I keep saying he wants to be a he today. He's been with me sitting here every course, every Zoom course as we've taught angel healing all around the world. We now have practitioners and teachers in the Middle East, in New Zealand, in Australia, and it's growing and growing. So this beautiful crystal has the frequency of all those courses. It's just wonderful to have a big clear quartz cluster in your space, to sit with it, to speak to it. Remember, angels definitely do have personalities. They do have an animism that you can connect with and communicate with. And I've seen a lot of your comments saying yes to more crystal videos. So maybe after this angel series is finished, we can create a crystal series. If you would like that, just put a thumbs up or put in the comments, let me know. Plant associations associated with Gabriel, chamomile. Chamomile is so soothing anyway, and it really carries that same vibration to Gabriel. Also honesty, which is wonderful to have, but also you can bring in and you can dry honesty. It's just so beautiful, that flower. And Paulo Santo, the tree Paulo Santo, which often we can burn the branches off, the branches that have naturally fallen, and purify with Gabriel in our space. They have such a lovely smell. So I think what we'll do now, friends, I will go on a journey with Gabriel. This will just be a little bit of a movement, a little flowful. We'll bring him forward, we'll allow him to move through us. And if you feel so compelled, and if you're able to do so, please stand up and really allow your whole body, your whole energy, your whole being just to be in sync with the flow of Gabriel. Why? I was asking him this morning, why do you want to bring this forward, this sort of fluid angel dance? And he said, because through movement, we create spaciousness. Through spaciousness, we create receptivity. Through receptivity, we receive the inner guidance that's always coming through us, whether uploaded through us from our instincts and our intuition, or influenced and mirrored from our angels and our guides. So through movement, spaciousness, receptivity, receiving all of the divine guidance, and then what happens? We move again. It's that beautiful cycle that happens. We create movement and momentum in our life. So movement is so important. Meditation does not have to be static. It doesn't have to be stoic, sitting here focusing on our breath, counting the breath, all of that, which is sometimes is needed. But just remember, we can work with our angels in a more active, creative flow, especially when you are partnering with Gabriel. And if you would like an extended live gathering with Gabriel on the 19th, which is this Friday if you're watching live, the 19th of April, and also the next day on April 20th, when we're going through that huge big astrological shift. And I might talk about that on those particular days. But on the 19th is going to be the live Angelic Ascension gathering over Zoom if you want to join that. And on the 20th, if you can travel to Perth in Scotland, we have Evolve, the women's retreat. And for both of those spaces and those get-togethers, we're focusing on presence, on fluidity, how we can be more conscious, more aware in every moment. And Gabriel will be overseeing both of those classes. So if you want to join online, April 19th, if you want to be in person, and we'll be doing more dance and angelic breath work, then join us on April 20th, and I'll put all the links in the show notes below. But for now, friends, please close your eyes. And if you have the balance and Gabriel's card, then just bring that with you. Just have it near your space. And then allow your hands just to fall gently on your lap. And begin by taking some deep breaths in. Breathing in this brand new day, brand new moment. And releasing. And again, deep inhale. Hold at the top just for a moment. And sigh out the breath. And again, big breath in. Hold. Sigh it out, just letting go. Don't be afraid to be noisy. Sigh out, release, shake out. Whatever it takes to release the tension that you may be carrying in this moment. I feel like sometimes I see it more and more, especially working with gorgeous goddesses every month in our Evolve spaces. Sometimes we are afraid to be seen, afraid to be loud, afraid to be noisy, afraid to take up space. But oh my gosh, we are here to take up space. We are here to express our truth. Never let anything silence you, beautiful soul. You are here. You are purposeful. You have much magic and light to share. So let yourself be heard. So maybe let's get louder again. Let's just take another deep breath in and sigh out your breath. Ah, that's it. Shaking out. Just letting go of any tension and release. Finding the smile in your heart. And then letting that smile find you. Bringing that joy to your face, to your body. Feeling so good to be alive in this moment here together in the company of our angels, feeling on purpose, feeling alive, feeling awakened to our truth and ready to express our truth. And let's do that now through our bodies as we invite in Archangel Gabriel, giving him the permission to step into your body, imagining that his torso is your torso, his arms are your arms, his face is your face, feeling yourself perhaps just begin to gently move. That's it. Taking a deep breath in, for your breath will close that gap as you meet and merge with Gabriel now. And you may start to see, sense, know, imagine a pink or a pale blue or a white light, even some gold perhaps, depending on what you are needing in this precise moment. And then just allowing your body just to start to move if it hasn't already, maybe rotating some circles, imagining your torso is a spoon and your pelvis is a bowl, and you're just stirring the bowl, just bringing some movement. And if you're not sitting in a chair, like I am, if you can sit on the floor, then exaggerate those circles, really make them nice and big as you bring spaciousness into your pelvis, into your hips. Coupling your breath with the movement now as we inhale forward, opening the heart, lifting the heart, exhaling back. And if you want, you can curve the spine on that exhale, just rounding the shoulders, rounding the spine. And then as you come forward, heart lifts, shoulders go back. Just feel that beautiful extension of your spine as you're inviting this light and your breath in. All 26 vertebrae, just getting a really nice internal massage, allowing all that precious fluid around your spine and vertebrae just to flow. And the angels remind us that the more flexible our spine, the greater our longevity, the greater our radiance. And then allowing your torso just to come to a space of stillness. And let's invite Gabriel just to move with us as we enjoy some neck rotations. So if you want to bring your right ear to your right shoulder, and then draw your neck very gently back as you inhale. Left ear comes to left shoulder, and as your head comes down towards the chest, just letting out your exhale really gently. Just being aware of your body here. If you have any tightness around the neck and shoulders, just really taking it slowly. Inhaling when your head is back, exhaling when it's forward. Maintaining around about 20% of your head's weight. Inviting Gabriel in just to adjust any movements here. And just say yes if you would like him to connect your throat chakra, your energy center, with your heart, especially if you feel that you need to have conversations today, words need to be said, even with yourself. Gabriel is one of the best angels for writing, inner child writing, or writing with Gabriel. And then the next time you exhale, just gently pausing. And we're going to reverse the direction here. So left ear to left shoulder, drawing the neck back, inhaling. And as you do this, just asking Gabriel, Gabriel, where am I holding on to rigidity? Am I rigid in my beliefs about a certain person, about a certain thing? Are you being rigid right now in your emotions? Gabriel can also help us when we feel we don't know what to say, we don't know how to communicate our emotions. We have what's called emotional vacancy, we just check out. So if any of these resonate and relate to you, just asking Gabriel to help you to communicate your feelings, to say the words that need to be said, to communicate your needs, and bringing your head just to center there. And for the next few moments, just inviting Gabriel to move your body. If you're able to, I suggest that you stand up and just ask Gabriel to move through your body. And that might be, to begin with, just extending your arms. When we spread the arms and spread our fingertips, we are at the same time opening up our heart. For our arms are an extension of our heart's energy. So move fast, slow, stretch high like you're clawing upwards. However your body is inspired to move, just allowing that beautiful flow. Those of you who've worked with angels before, open out your beautiful wings. Let them dance with you. Calling in, if your arms are open, calling in greater creativity, greater communication, greater emotional strength. Saying yes to any miracles that you are ready for, letting them come into your being, come into your life. And as you continue to dance, I'm going to share with you Gabriel's affirmation for us. And again, saying this with arms outstretched or hands on your heart. By listening to my needs and following through with what supports me, I uplift the world. Isn't that true? By listening to my needs and following through with what supports me, I uplift the world. Have a wonderful rest of your day, friends. I'm going to leave you here so you can just dance and be with Gabriel. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And if you would like to join on April 19th and 20th, you'll find the links below. So much love.